It's about 3:30 a.m. It's making me think of that song. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and it's starting to get alive. I'm at a stuck feeling part of the journey where essentially what's happening is I'm leaving the old me behind and forming into a new version of me. And that's quite simply because I'm not leaning on old vices, drink, drugs, men. I'm stripping away people that aren't good for me, friendships that just aren't in alignment, and it's a whole process of grief, exhaustion, effort. It feels a bit stagnaty, a bit boring, unfamiliar, and hard. And I'm at the stage where I need to start introducing something else into my life. And after much thought, I think painting is what I'm going to try and put my mind to in a nice, creative, relaxed way, because I'm too scared to go out at night and be amongst the bars and drinking and all that, because I'm just not far off 5 months now, and I just can't be doing with the temptation and the pressure to feel like I'm trying to battle something. I don't want to be around big groups of people because I struggle with that. Quite simply, a lot annoy me with their normal ways of drinking and tapping fingers and clicking pens and all that type of stuff. And I'm starting a new therapy with a new lady, and exploring EMDR, eye movement, trauma, recovery, I suppose. I still haven't filled out my ADHD form from the doctor. I have got a mental health review phone call coming up in about a week. There is talk of autism as well now, with my ways, potential OCD with my compulsive skin picking of myself and others. Not so much myself anymore, because my skin's cleared up a lot because I've been on a Ruacetane isotrotin in my early 30s, late 20s, which dried my system out a lot. And I'm basically in like a recalibration stage of the nervous system. So yeah, it's a lot to process, the adding list of potential diagnosis. I have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia now after a stint in A&E where I had a very sore patch on my leg and dizziness and achy joints and feeling shit. And the fatigue around that hasn't actually left yet. People call it a fibro flare. I think I'm still in denial a bit that that's actually a real diagnosis. But it makes a lot of sense over my lifetime, really, or over the last 20 years, as to how I have been getting exhaustion and fatigue and stuff. I can't put the last 20 years down to perimenopause and stuff like that. I'm 44 now, so that's my health update. I'm still going to the lighthouse, which is a weekly check-in, which I find difficult at times because of the energy in the room can be completely all sorts. Yeah, a lot, but it's important. I go and I check in for my addiction side, and connection. I'm in the therapy with this new lady. It's going to be weekly. I have quit work. I think I might have said that in my previous video. Just because my health doesn't seem to allow me to book shifts in and get them done on the days that I say I will, and just forever messing people about, really. So yeah, that's the real, almost sounds negative, but it's good to get answers. But it just opens up a new can of worms to get to the bottom of more stuff, which is fine. Yeah. Chapter 11 is slowing down in terms of my obsessiveness to get it done. It's certainly still there as a project I want to do. But I don't know which way that's going to come out. And life pretty much revolves a bit at the moment around walking the dogs when I can. Doing a few jobs in the house. Taking my supplements. I bought a new grounding sheet, which I think seems to work actually. I haven't got it on my bed tonight because I'm downstairs with the dogs, and I'm missing it really. I think it does work. Yeah, don't know. I suppose that's my check-in really. I feel, yeah, like a bit fearful that I'm going to relapse into my old ways again, just because I'm just over a month off 6 months, and this is what happened 3 years ago. I got to the point where I was like, what now? Is this it? I'm just stuck procrastinating, don't know what to do. But because I've been there before and I've got a different support network around me now, a lot more knowledge, more people who've been on this journey longer than me, who recognise where I'm at, who can say, yeah, that happened to me too. Don't worry, you just need to do this and you're doing great, and they're not judging you. And that's a big part of this and this journey, is people aren't judging, they're just supporting and understanding. And I've just not had that all my life. People have tried to be, I don't know, it's just not been like that. That's how it's felt in my head anyway. I feel better about people that I've let go of. There's nothing I can do on their journeys, and I'm just not willing to unsettle mine at the moment to reach out to people that I love. So time, I suppose, can heal stuff. Not sure. It's raining. The summer in the UK Listen to me like I'm talking to some fucking worldwide crowd. Ha! The weather's shit. It's gone really wet and cold. I mean, for June the 12th, it's really weird, shitty weather. Wouldn't want to be camping in it, put it that way. I've got a big gong bath ceremony coming up in Liverpool soon. Should be good. And that's it really. I've got no plans apart from my groups and my therapy, doctors and bits and bobs, and filling forms out and tottering around the house and the garden, getting jobs done. There's plenty to do. Just need the energy to do it. So yeah, I don't want to end a video on like a negative, because I don't feel like I'm in a negative place. I just feel like I'm in this place again, this part of the journey, and I recognise it, and it's okay. And I'm just so lucky that I've got the people I've got in my life that support, understand, are funny, real, trying, get it. Because when you're around people who don't, and who judge and backstab and say shit to you, it just brings you down. But it's not their fault, because they just don't understand the whole package of who I am. And I can't really be bothered trying to explain myself to people on who I am. I suppose this is why I do the videos, really. So some people might be able to understand what I'm battling and have been for my whole life. You know, if ADHD and autism is real, and fibromyalgia for the last, 10, 15, 20, 30 years is real, complex trauma real, OCD real, there's quite a lot of stuff for a human being to navigate life, and that's why I've struggled in so many relationships, the people pleasing and all that. It just all makes sense. It's amazing when it does start making sense, but you do have this grief process where and this sadness about you that's like, oh, we had no chance really, because no one could have understood all that, which is where the forgiveness comes in of like, how could these people even try and understand me or get on with me when I couldn't even understand myself? And that's it really, I suppose. I might start making an effort for my videos one day. I'm like a fucking tramp. Though I have washed my hair yesterday, which is a good start. It is growing. Yeah. Right, that's my update of my YouTube channel. Goodbye.